David Arute and Burnham. They pull off a move that is just amazing. Running the inside lane, they picked up several positions. David Arute is a kid with a mission here today, and that mission is to secure the championship title. He works his way up to third, now challenges Mr. Engine down the back straightaway. It is Burnham right there at his back bumper, Joe, as they head to turn 3.
28 is David Arute, outside line, car number 1, Donnie Wood, the father of the championship contender, and they're together. Johnny Wood and David Arute come together on the front straightaway. Sparks and smoke fly into turn number 1. David Arute wins the battle, and here comes DJ Burnham.
Down the back straightaway, Arute did a masterful job of holding on. He kept the car down. Smoke and fenders will flare, but David Arute is up to second.
Barkowski opens up the door. Is DJ Burnham aggressive enough to go to the bottom? He blocks him. Barkowski on the front stretch. David Arute trying to challenge as well.
David Arute took a peek at the outside, thought twice of it. He is right there behind Burnham. Burnham and Barkowski come together like two cymbals in an orchestra. And who is the tail that wags the dog? It's Arute. And the dynamic threesome is now Wood setting in the third spot. 1, 2, 3. What's it going to be for the championship? 14 laps and counting.
DJ Burnham has done everything he can do. He's got to the top spot. Now he's just got to hold on to it. But can he do it for long? Here comes 28. David Arute diving down to the bottom in turn 3.
David Arute shows that he is a contender. He's an athlete. He's showing he just doesn't give up. That's the Arute way. And David Arute takes back the lead. 15 laps up on the board. Well, you know, congratulations goes out to David Arute with all of his friends and family in CarQuest Victory Lane. And DJ Burnham, another outstanding individual. Hats off to him as well.
Hammond has the lead. Hines in second, and they are 3 wide into turn 3.
Charland makes a Timex timely move to the bottom. Goff goes around. Charland does a great job of somehow avoiding that. All of a sudden, Goff straightens out. It's like Houdini time off turn 4.
And the other man making noise is a 55. That is Peyton Henry on the outside.
On the bottom of the racetrack, car number 44. Tony Membrino out in front. He starts to pull away. Meanwhile, Tyler Hines settling back in for second. Where is Chase Dowling, Joe? That's the other part of this story.
He is deep in the field, right behind the white number 29, Dowling the black 15, and he is being bypassed into turn number 3. Troy Talman taking advantage of the outside lane, and Chase Dowling is going backwards.
There's no question about it. Dowling is struggling. Is that part of his strategy? As they come off turn number 4, here's Joe Koss as we go back to green.
Getting set to go, Tony Membrino Jr. takes the field to green. Outside is Tyler Hines. Dead even, 24 cars strong. And we've got one smoking down the front straightaway, and we've got trouble at the end of the front stretch.
Meanwhile, Glenn Griswold gives a shot to the back bumper of Chase Dowling. That's the battle for 4th and 5th. Off turn number 4, Membrino. Now, Tyler Hines making a bold shot move to the bottom. He's there, Joe. He's challenging on the inside.
It could be disaster for Membrino, but he holds on. Membrino the leader. They'll stack up 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Here comes Dowling. This pass would give him the title to the bottom in turn number 4. Dowling in the 15, Charland in the 1.
Membrino looks to be the 2013 champion. Will he be able to pull it off? Down the back straightaway, he guards the inside lane. Tyler Hines up on the wheel in the outside lane.
Here they come off turn number 4. Tony Membrino Jr. to the line they come and will take down the championship in 2013. Tony Membrino Jr. is out of his race car here on the front straightaway. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, your 2013 champion. And the SK Light Modifieds and all the guys wearing purple cash in today, and they have done it. Victory.
Well, 3rd is not the action spot. It's 4, and here comes Woody Pitkat, Matt. He moves into the 4th spot. Outside, looking racy. Scorzelli goes from the outside lane to the bottom. What a move that Mike Scorzelli just put on to take over position number 5.
Boy, that was like putting a pineapple through a keyhole. Not much room, and Scorzelli was able to Jenny Craig his way into the top 5.
Tommy Fern has had so much success. He is the guy to watch all over Botticello, and Woody Pitkat is waiting. Remember, Pitkat is the defending series champion. Off turn number 4, will Fern find a little daylight, Matt?
He's there as he tries to bury that car underneath the 28. Turn number 1, A little late life for Botticello, but he can't control the number 92 of Tommy Fern.
Down the back straightaway. Fern is there, almost there. He's halfway alongside. Fern to the bottom. Here comes Pitcat. He's trying to follow him through. Botticello guards the spot to the line. It's still Botticello, but what will it be in turn one?
Top three cars could fit inside a donut hole. Here comes Tommy Fern. Energy, adrenaline, momentum. The lead for Tommy Fern.
Deep into turn number 3. Pitcat up to second. Botticello back to 3. Gambacorta in 4. It's a shootout with Fern out in front. He's the bullet in the gun. Flawless at the point. Pitcat all over him. Look a little further back in the field. Trouble now. Joshua Wood's car suddenly becomes evil. It starts dancing around like something is loose. Bit for the lead on the backstretch.
Pitcat has room. He has power. Dead even with Fern. They enter turn number 4. Free training his way into the lead. Woody Pitcat. 13 laps to go, and Pitcat has the advantage.
Woody Pitcat is pumped up, and he is passionate. Oh, all of a sudden they come together. Crossover, Fern to the bottom. Pitcat on the outside. Throw a little Botticello in the mix, a Mavlajanis, and then you've got a Quintiliano.
I can't really explain the handicapper system, but I do know that if you finish really bad 3 weeks in a row, then you get to start up front, which is nice.
Into second already. Doug Colby works some muscle on the outside lane. Oh, all of a sudden Brainerd is sideways. Four-wheel drift. He gathers it back, and we've got a scramble off turn number 4, and it's the Cipriano machine that has come to rest to the outside wall of the front straightaway. Joey Cipriano, red flag situation, comes out on the racetrack as the Cipriano car got tangled in the front straightaway wall. Coming off from turn number 4, the Family Ford of Enfield Safety Services crew are there, and Cipriano gets out of the car. Give him a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, a hard hit to the front straightaway wall, but Joey Cipriano is okay as the track and safety services crew check out the situation. Not the start that Cipriano had looked for in the fall final event here at Stafford. He's just here for the race and the finish. He's not a factor in the points whatsoever. Pitcat now muscling his way. On the outside of Frank Rocco is the car that Woody Pitcat has driven many, many times. Back
Lead
up
change.
front.
Keith Rocco takes over.
Rocco in command. Will it be short-lived? Brainerd gets a second win, and here comes Danny Cates.
Danny Cates has a full head of steam.
Three
He gets
wide.
3 wide. Getting caught behind
Oh,
is Brainerd.
Colby. Doug Colby.
Knockout punch.
And all forward conditions. He's headed in the right direction, but the car comes to a screeching halt. Pennick is in third, Priest is in 2, and out in front is Keith Rocco. We are now at lap 20. We've saved the best for last to round number 2. 20 circuits and counting.
What a script this is. Trouble. Tommy Membrino in trouble again. Also making contact is Tim Sullivan, and Kurt Brainerd is involved. So we are going to have to pry them loose as the third caution comes out.
While that's been happening, all of a sudden Danny Cates works his way to the inside of Dan Avery. Trouble now. It is Sean Foster who spins like a top. Doug Colby avoids and just misses. Woody Pitcat's up to 3. He's still in the hunt for the title.
And Bobby Santos moves into 4th. So now there's a car between Pitcat and Priest. It's Bobby Santos. Pitcat is where he needs to be on the back bumper of Ryan Priest. Boy, a little sparring going on between Santos and Pennick. Side-by-side scenario with Danny Cates getting the spot away again from Dan Avery. So Danny Cates has come to play this afternoon as he rockets his way underneath the 10 car.
They come off turn number 4, back to the line. 5 circuits to go. 5 laps remaining in the hottest contested battle of 2013. Once again, Keith Rocco in command. Priest still running in second. Woody Pitcat in third. Santos in the 4th spot. And then 5th is Pennick. And then there's that 2-car battle. It's been going on for over 10 laps, Matt.
And it is Avery and Cates. Cates on the inside now with a bit of an advantage. And now maybe the straw that stirs the drink in that battle is Ted Christopher as he tries to fireball his way underneath Dan Avery.
Woody Pickett has his little girl down here in victory lane with him as a champion as he collects some of his thoughts, takes a moment in the midst of everything, just takes a moment, he and his daughter just at the front of their race car, soaking in what is a championship.